NCIS will soon be reaching a milestone as it is going to be back for its 20th season in a matter of weeks. While its veteran agent Leroy Gibbs, played by Mark Harmon, is no longer leading the team, the CBS police procedural is still alive and kicking. However, lifelong fans will recall that it wasn't just Gibbs who made an impact but some of his closest friends and allies throughout his career. Warning: this article contains spoilers from NCIS. What happened to Mike Franks in NCIS? Mike Franks, Muse Watson, was first introduced in NCIS Season 3 as a retired Marine who helped Gibbs out in the early years of his career. They first crossed paths in the early 1990s when Mike was investigating the murder of Gibbs' wife Shannon Fielding, Darby Stanchfield, and their daughter Kelly. Mike was thankfully successful and was able to enable Gibbs to have his revenge on the drug dealer responsible, Pedro Hernandez, Thomas Rosales Jr. This wasn't the only time Mike was there to give Gibbs a helping hand either. The repair shop star nervous over restoration of Judi Dench item Gibbs was discharged from the Marine Corps and subsequently joined Niche as a probationary agent. It was then Mike who taught Gibbs everything he knew about Niche, which would later become known as NCIS, so he acted as a mentor to the iconic agent. He made frequent appearances in the drama over the years until Season 9 when tragedy struck. Mike had agreed to help Gibbs yet again, but this time investigating a serial killer. After chatting away at Gibbs' house, when they stepped outside, Mike sensed there was something wrong. This is when the killer Jonas Cobb, Kerr Smith, appeared out of nowhere, ready to pounce on Gibbs. Mike was never going to let Jonas hurt his friend, so tried to fight him off, but it ended with him being stabbed in the chest. Gibbs was seen cradling his friend who sadly died as a result of his injuries outside his home. Princess Diana investigator breaks silence on her death 25 years on. Royal, NCIS Hawaii's Whistler pays tribute to co-star Jason Antoon. Tribute, NCIS Hawaii Season 2, Tara and Whistler romance for big change. Spoiler: actor Muse Watson has made it clear to NCIS fans it wasn't his decision to leave the drama. It was actually a decision made by the writers, who most likely chose to do so for creative reasons. When asked by a fan on Twitter in 2012 why he left, Watson joked, "Because they wrote that I got stabbed by one young man with a scalpel. LOL. And yes, I was packing." He has since made it clear he wasn't thrilled about how his character's exit storyline panned out. Watson told NCIS Fanatic, "To be fair, I think in planning it, it sounded good, but the way it played out, I think Mike needed more." Some of his other biggest roles have been as Ben Willis in the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise and Charles Westmoreland in Fox's Prison Break. He has also been in The Dead Ones, Diary of a Lunatic, Suburban Gothic, Dark Resonance and Valley of Bones. NCIS Season 20 premieres on Monday, September 19, on CBS in America. A UK release date hasn't been announced.